So why was Dwayne Casey fired? As a Raptor fan, I personally love Dwayne Casey. He made some great decisions, but made some questionable ones as well. Why I think he was fired was simply, just seeing Indiana within one series against LeBron. They took him to 7 games, a new personnel, they came up with a great game plan. We've had 3 series in a row with the same roster facing LeBron James, and it looks like Indiana had a better game plan. So I think that's why Casey was fired. Now, was it justifiable? Looking at the Boston Celtics versus Cleveland Cavaliers, we have a better roster than the Celtics with Kyrie and Hayward injured, but Boston is manhandling the Cavs. It just shows how much coaching has to do with it. Now I'm not putting it all on Dwayne Casey, but this Boston series is definitely making it look like it was his fault. Looking at Dwayne Casey's career with the Raptors, he did some great things. He had the deepest rotation in the NBA, the first seed. I love how in the playoffs he was, sticking with who was working each game. One game DeRozan was on the bench, but we came back, he did some great things. But he also made some questionable decisions, like game 4 against the Cavs. It was a tie game. He brought Lucas Najira in, and they went on like an 18-0 run. And to me, the biggest mistake is not utilizing Valanciunas. Like, I understand that in this day and age, it's hard to keep big guys on the floor, especially like Valanciunas, but he was literally manhandling the Cavs. Like, every time he was on the floor, he was scoring. He was plus something every game. He was always efficient. And, I think other coaches would have found a way to keep him on the floor. Bottom line, though, did he deserve to get fired? To be honest, I don't know. I don't even think Masai knows. But one thing he did know is that they had to make a change. It might have been a rash decision that making the change was firing the coach, but Masai knew he had to make a change. Whether it's right or not, we'll see in the future. Now, the final question: which coach is next? Many have already been ruled out. I think it goes down to Jerry Stackhouse and Mike Budenholzer. I mean, Jerry Stackhouse took the Raptors 905 to a championship. People are impressed with him, but he has no NBA experience. Budenholzer is a Popovich disciple who to me is the greatest coach of all time, and Popovich has very high praise for Mike. He took the Atlanta Hawks to the first seed, and they played exactly like the Spurs, but less talented. Personally, I'll take Mike. Let me know what you guys think.